The topic is graphing trigonometric functions of the form y equal a cosine of bx. So let's do this example. Graph y equal -3 cosine of pi over 2x, and then the desired interval or the domain is x between -4 and 4. So let's look at the definition and follow the rules. The definition says to graph y equal a cosine of bx, first, number one is find the period p equal 2 pi over b. So let's do that. P is equal 2 pi over b. How do we know the b? See, the b is the coefficient of x. So in our case, the b is pi over 2. So that will be 2 pi over 2, which is 2 pi multiplied by the inverse. Now simplify this pi with the pi. So the period is 4. Now, number 2 says once you find the period, divide one period into 4 equal parts. So we start from 0, it's easy. So if you go, so we need, so one period is, so this is one period. 0 to 4 is one period. Now it says divide it into 4 equal parts. 4 equal parts will be halfway will be here, and then each one we divide in half. Right? So of course, if this is 4, then this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. But remember, we need our domain, or the desired interval is x between -4 and 4. So basically, we're going to need to go all the way to -4. Divide this in 2. So this will be -1, -2, -3, -4. Right? Now, 3. It says find y max and y min. To find y max and min, it's pretty easy. You always do it the same way. You always start with your cosine or sine. In our case, it's a cosine. Cosine of pi over 2x. We know the cosine of any angle is always going to be between -1 and 1. So therefore, if you multiply this by -3, now remember, when you multiply by negative number, multiply also -1 by -3, you get 3. But remember, the symbol change. So less or equal becomes bigger or equal. Same thing here. You multiply -3 by 1, you get -3, but this changed. But this is the same thing as saying -3 is between -3 cosine pi over 2x and then 3. All I did is I flipped the sign. So this is going to be y is between -3 and 3, right? So this is my y min, it's the smallest y value, and this is my y max. So my y min is 3. So let's do this 1, 2, 3. My y min is -3. So y max is 3, y min is -3. Right? Now all we need to know, we know the cosine. So all we need to do is just plug the first number, and then you'll see. See, plug x equals 0. So let's graph it over one period. So when x is equal 0, let's just write it here. What is the y value? Plug it. It's going to be -3 cosine pi over 2 times 0. Cosine of 0 is 1. Let me write it. Cosine of 0 is 1. -3 times 1 is -3. So we know when x is 0, we're starting from here. Once you know the start, it's pretty easy. You know the next one has to be, it has to go first to the x-axis, and then it's going to go back. See, for x equal 2, it has to go up. For x equal 3, it has to go down to the x-axis. And then for x equal 4, it has to go here. And then the rest is just graph it. So you graph it. Right? And then just extend it. Extend it again. It has to, since it's in the min, since it is at its minimum, it has to go back to y equals 0 first. then it has to go up to its maximum, then it go down to 0, and then it go down to its minimum.